Hi everybody and welcome to Building with Spenn. Today we are going to be doing a spiral path. So this is kind of a take on a round building, but it's more of like a pathway into a home, and then I'll build a home around it or with it. So you can see, and I've already actually got it finished, and this is kind of the product that we're going to look for, but this is the specific thing I'm talking about is the spiral path. All right, so you start with 4 bases, and then you're going to put one right in between these two to make like a little triangle. So if you can get that in there, and then we can finagle it just a little closer. So move in, and I'm doing a lot of this in free cam mode. I just, myself, I find it easier to move things around in the free cam when I'm doing things like this. So we're just going to finagle this a little bit closer. And I picked the not Morgantown, but the Wade Airport, because this runway has some grid lines already on it, so it helps you keep everything straight. Alright, so once you got that piece laid, you're going to pull this side piece out just straight back and it'll line up. And then you're going to place another one right, and it'll fit. You might have to back it up and then or pull it back in, but now it looks like it'll fit if you go higher. Right like that, and you see how it's still lining up on these little grid lines. I like building here because of that, especially if I'm trying out a new blueprint. So this is kind of like a new blueprint for that. Okay, and then I'm going to pull that one straight back, and then I'm going to pull this one here straight back. Yeah, okay, I got a hold of it. All right, straight back, and then I'm just gonna flatten it a little bit, and then I'm gonna go through and adjust the heights, because this is going to be a path, but it's also going to lead upwards. Like I want it to go up like a staircase, but it's not like a normal staircase. It's more like a path going into the home. So I want to keep these angled the way they are, but I'm just adjusting the height of them. So I want one kind of flat, the next one up a little bit, the next one up a little bit, and so on until you get to the maximum height. Oops. And up. There we go. In this one, I'm going to make it the same height as the other. There we go. And I want this to flip inwards. So to get that to flip inwards, you have to add your doorway pieces. So I'm going to add, let's see, I think it's overlapping too much, just a little bit this way. Okay. So you add a piece here, and then you add a doorway piece, but you want the inside of the door facing out. And once you put that in there, you can move this piece, this flooring piece over, and then repeat the process. And you always want to make sure that your the inside of the door is facing you. And I always use this wooden basic building, so like the very basic building that you are given in this game, to do these blueprints with, because it just works better, and you can always change the way that looks later on. Okay, 2 more. That facing inward. This one and another piece facing inward. And then the next thing I'm going to do is blueprint it. So I want to keep it like this. And I'm going to blueprint it and replace it down. And when I replace it, it should flip everything inward. So it should be more connected and more flow more like stairs instead of having these little gaps. So, okay. So you select blueprint, structure, and then just go through and make sure everything is structured so it's all one blueprint. Or everything is selected so it's all one blueprint. And then name your blueprint. I think I ended up naming mine Winding Path or Spiral Path, something like that. Oh yeah, Winding Path. Yeah, that's what it was. All right, so once you have that done, you can place it down and start your build. And that's what we'll do. Phew, that was a lot of work. Actually, the whole build took me a little over an hour, and that's being interrupted once with defending the airport. Most of the time was spent actually decorating. So let's take a look. So this is kind of what it ended up looking like. So I've got this nice little spiral path leading up to a very interesting looking house. And this was a design I've been wanting to try out for some time. So I got to try it out. So we got a compact little house, a little living space area, a stash box, some crafting, some resources, some like grass in here. And then I'll just go ahead and collect while I'm doing this. The cook stove, chemistry station, your plant area, and let's see, I'll poke this guy, see what he does. Oh no! Yeah, so this is a bed that is available, or was available. It might become available again, but I thought it would be a fun one for this like modernist greenhouse. One of the posters there you can get from completing Pioneer Scouts, and you can fit at least one or two of each type plant. You can put resources here, or those green grassy areas you can use as planters also and extend your garden. So let me drop my stash there. I added some of the lighting. Those were from the last scoreboard, I think, and they're tinted blue. And I put the other two crafting stations outside. So there you go. So there's a nice little house, but it has a very interesting pathway up to it. Real easy to do. So give it a try and see what kind of designs you can come up with. You can put a regular house onto this. You could put just a spiral up to a shelter door, a vault door. That would be interesting, but lots of fun. Give it a try and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.